You will learn 3 activities you can do to reduce your anxiety. You tend to be excessively anxious and worried. You can't sleep or concentrate on your activities. Anxiety disorders are widespread and can affect anyone. Sometimes you don't even know what you're worried about. It's like a bad feeling, but the suffering is real and lasting. This unbearable anxiety can lead to various physical symptoms like insomnia or problems concentrating. It can become challenging to live in everyday life. Even if a medical consultation with a therapist may be necessary, certain little tricks can help you cope with anxiety daily. Here are 3 activities to reduce your anxiety and react more positively. Bring laughter in your life. According to research, laughter and humor are as much a factor in physical health as psychological. It relieves tension and pain, acts like important anti-stressors, and softens physical and mental pain. Laughter can reduce, if not eliminate, the stresses that sometimes make us anxious. Some studies estimate that 1 minute of laughter is equivalent to 45 minutes of relaxation. Laughter is a release of tension, even in the most challenging situations. It also promotes the protection of the individual against anxiety-provoking feelings such as over-dramatization of frightening situations, pessimistic anticipation, and self-pity. It encourages openness to be more realistic or optimistic, and prevents the individual from seeing themselves as a victim rather than as an actor capable of finding solutions. Find a funny meme or a video that you can always watch when you start feeling anxious. That way, you are prepared to bring laughter when you're not feeling your best. Relax your body. This muscle relaxation exercise is simple and only requires that you alternate between muscle contraction and relaxation. It is based on the principle that there is a relationship between emotional state and muscle tension. The more you are contracted, the more tense you are, in body and mind. It is therefore a question of contracting different muscle groups and then relaxing them by becoming aware of their relaxation and thus inducing a state of rest. It's not easy to feel the effects right away, but persevere. This exercise has proved its worth. After a few sessions, you will feel the benefits. Find yourself a 15 to a 20-minute window where you know no one will bother you. Choose a quiet room without too much noise or light. Lie down on a bed, or if that's not possible, sit on a chair. Close your eyes. Contract a muscle group for 3 seconds, then slowly relax for 6 to 9 seconds. Being aware of the muscle relaxation, always with your eyes closed, calm, relaxed. The idea is to change muscle groups during the exercise. Start with the hands and arms on both sides, then the face, neck, and shoulders, then the chest, back, and belly. Breathe by inflating the belly, and finally, the feet and legs that you are going to extend. Go for a walk. No time or desire to practice the relaxation exercises? You prefer experiencing high-energy activities, or you need to let off steam? No problem. Just put on yoga pants and go for a walk or a run. Physical activity is good for stress. It clears your head, relaxes the tension you've built up throughout the day. It has been medically proven that minor anxiety decreases rapidly after 20 minutes of exercise, resulting in a state of relaxation and well-being that persists during and even after the activity. 4 steps to rid yourself of anxiety. These 4 steps are things you can do today. In no time, you'll find yourself feeling less and less anxious in your life. Here are the 4 steps. Step 1. Cultivate awareness. Awareness is the ability to recognize the present moment, or in the case of anxiety, to acknowledge the current symptoms that you are experiencing. To rid yourself of something, you need to be aware of its existence and understand it in a way that allows you to change it. When you become aware of your feelings and how you react when anxiety is present, you become better equipped to prevent anxiety from creeping up on you. Start by observing your emotions and feelings. What makes you go into a space of anxiety? Can you identify a series of feelings or steps that lead you to feel anxious? It is quite possible that at first, it is a certain emotion that you feel, and the anticipation of anxiety coming up leads you to feed that emotion even more and therefore increase your chance of experiencing anxiety. Step 2. Find peace within. When you've identified what emotions or state leads you to experience anxiety, you can prepare yourself to react differently to that state. You must find peace when you are observing your feelings. Many people think that we have to experience fully all emotions that go through us, but that doesn't always serve us well. Being at peace with our emotions is a bit like watching TV without reacting to what we see. Learn to observe your feelings without giving it too much mental energy. You don't have to analyze all the feelings that you have in a day. You can simply acknowledge that it is present and let go of the need to know why. Step 3. Shift your energy. Once you can observe your emotions with calm and peace, you can move to the third step, which is to choose to change your attention to something more positive for you. Here's an example. You're sitting in the kitchen sipping on coffee. All of a sudden, you think of your week and how much work you have. That thought triggers stress in you. That's when you can start the process of observing. Not give too much energy to the stress reaction. Providing energy to it would mean to start thinking of how you hate your job, that it's too much work, that people are not helping you, that you will fail at the tasks, etc. When you observe with calmness, it gives you the space to shift your energy and come back to the present moment by acknowledging that right now you are okay and enjoying a coffee, that you will be at work in an hour and you will organize your work schedule to be successful this week. You got this. Step 4. Go deeper. Once you've started mastering step 1 to step 3, you will find that observing your feelings with calmness while shifting your energy to something more productive will become easier. Then you can start a deeper reflection on why you react so much to certain situations. This deep reflection will help you solve that deep-rooted issues that trigger anxiety. It could be that you have that false belief of not being good enough, or that your unhealthy need for approval is causing you a lot of stress. Whatever it may be, consider seeking support to help you move out of that cycle. You don't have to do it alone. 5 things that serene people do to find balance in their life. Serenity is something that is not always accessible, and yet we seem to crave it in our life. I've looked at what serene people appear to all have in common and will share 5 things that can help you access balance in your life. Have no expectations. Serene people tend to be serene because they don't nourish expectations about life or how their day should go. Peaceful people have the habit of going with the flow and live in the present moment. When you don't have an expectation, it's very hard not to meet them, and therefore, you don't lose balance in life because you're not trying to be on one side of the spectrum, or the balance. Assess where you hold many expectations and attempt to reduce them so that you can live in the moment. Develop a healthier response to stress. Stress is experienced when we don't feel like we can meet expectations. As you reduce your expectations, you also learn to develop a healthier response to stress, which is not to put extra weight on your shoulder. There's no point in worrying about something. It doesn't make you more efficient to worry and stress about expectations not being met. Instead of perceiving stress as a time where you lack abilities, perceive stress as a time where you need to step back, take a deep breath, and tell yourself that everything will be okay. Limit distractions. Distraction is another word for a waste of your energy. We only get so much energy in a day, and then recharge during sleep. Pay attention to where you spend your energy, because once it is spent, you don't get more, unless you sleep. Serene people can find a balance between giving energy to things and people they love and giving space for them to recharge their batteries. Make sure that you are not off balance with providing too much and not allowing space and energy to receive. You can start limiting your distractions by spending less time where you feel it's a waste of your energy. In essence, social media or complaining about work. Make choices that will allow you to spend your energy in places that are important to you. Know themselves. Serene people have found peace within. To find peace within, you have to learn to know yourself. Take time to spend quality time with yourself, like meditating, journaling, nurturing your body through self-care, or even enjoying a delicious and healthy meal by yourself. Find things that you love to do and do it with yourself. Find ways to enjoy your company and mostly discover your authentic self. The more you will find peace within, the more you will see your life becoming serene and balanced. Feel gratitude. Gratitude is the act of recognizing the good around us and in our life. Serene people are grateful for what they experience, for the people around them, and for who they are. Start your gratitude journey by writing down daily what you are grateful for. You can focus on external aspects, but try to add some elements of you that you are thankful for. It is often easier to recognize others, but it's even more vital for you to be able to identify the good in you. This will allow you to be more confident and increase your self-esteem. Research shows that serene people are more confident than others.